How's everybody? This is Gaming and Still Life, and today I have some bad news for the channel. As you can see, I had a lot of things that I had in the works, and I just recently got a new laptop. It was a Dell Inspiron 157577, and I was celebrating. Today is Sunday, and this was the weekend that I was going to celebrate my birthday. Because I have to work a lot during the week. So today I went in the living room and I set up the camera and I set up the lights and everything like that, and I moved all the furniture around, and I was gonna have my family over and everything was gonna be great. So I set up the laptop, and last night I made sure that I downloaded Steam, and I had the Richie's Plaque experience, and of course, Pirate Trainer. Stuff that's easy and people can get enjoy. I had the VR Disney experience. I'm ready, and I had it all set up. And I wanted to set up the plank experience, so I was moving the plank around and trying to get it just right, and setting up the length of it and everything. And I was ready to go, and I was walking on the plank, and I had to do something, and I moved off and I fell off the plank. So when you fall, all you see is the earth just moving past, and I'm looking and I hit the ground, and bam, everything went black. And I'm listening, and I don't hear my computer because it sounded like a jet airplane. You know, and everything went black and nothing happened. So I take my Samsung Odyssey is what I was using. I take my headset off and I look, and it's off. The computer is off. So now I'm thinking, okay, what's up with that? So I go over to the computer and it's not doing anything. And the brick on the battery on the light is off. And I know that it was a full charge. So it can't say that the computer ran out of battery, because it was a full charge when I was doing all that, and I had it plugged in. So I don't know what to do. Now my family's coming over, they're picking me up, and we're going to so-and-so steakhouse to eat, you know. And I'm trying to figure this out. I get in touch with my buddy. He tells me to leave the button held down for 30 seconds, okay? So I didn't have time. My family came and picked me up. I went to eat. I'm talking to him. That's when he told me about the 30-second thing. I get home and I try the 30-second thing, and it's not working. And I try holding it for like 2 minutes. I held it in. It's not working. And when the battery pack, you go and you plug it in, and it's not plugged into the computer, it has a little light on it. The light would turn green. But as soon as I would plug it in the computer, the battery would go off on the battery pack. No matter what I did to that computer, I could not get it to turn on. So what do? I take it to Best Buy. You know, I go to Best Buy, and they're like, well, they can't get it to turn on either. So gladly, before I took it to Best Buy, I opened her back up, and I took out this 8 gigs of memory, and I took out my 2 terabyte hard drive that I bought for it, but I had to take it out because now I'm returning it, right? So I get a Best Buy, and they told me no problem, but we don't have these in stock. It took me 3 weeks just to get that Dell to come to the store, because they don't have them in stock. So they told me, if you like, you can go back there and pick whatever you want, as long as it's like the $1,000. So I'm going back there, and then all they have is 2 computers that are even close to my computer. They have a Alienware that was $1,800, and they had a MSI computer that was $1,550. So I'm like, man, I know I had the money in the bank account, so I was like, and that's barely like everything I had pretty much. So I was like, you know what? I'm not waiting another 3 weeks for my computer. I'll just have to bite the bullet and get this MSI. So now I'm getting back, you know. So long story short, I got the MSI. So this is my new computer, and I'm going to show it to you guys. This is it. Yeah, it has a RGB keyboard. It does have 3 USB 3.0 on this side. It does have a headset cable and a mic cable. It has the SD card thing on the top. It is I just downloaded OBS and some of the software, but I'll tell you the biggest difference that I noticed on this one and the other one is this one is super light. On over here, it does have a fire port. The on and off button is on a weird place. It's right here. And the one thing that I missed the most that my other one had that this one doesn't have is the other one had a fingerprint sensor right here. And I wouldn't have to put in any kind of code or anything. I would just put my finger right there and I would just go right into Windows, which I did like about that. But I tell you, this one feels so much lighter. It really does, and it's thinner. It's a lot thinner, really. As far as the biggest differences is this one does have a i7 77 HQ processor, which the other one had an i5. And I did notice that on Steam on my other laptop, when I was like downloading stuff, like I would have more range on my downloading that it was giving me. Like my capacity was 8 megabit per second, but it was only downloading off Steam up to 1 megabyte per second, and there was nothing else in the house using my Wi-Fi. So I don't understand what that was about. But I did not like the Wi-Fi card in my other laptop. Like today, everything that I was downloading off this one, everything downloaded so much quicker. I don't know why, if that was just like a fluke on when I was downloading, but everything seems like it's a lot more peppier on this computer. This computer is having a lot less trouble running things. So I'm hoping that when I do, I haven't hooked up the VR thing, and I don't really need the VR thing, but I need to put it through its paces now, because if I don't, then what I'm thinking is that maybe it blew a video card or something like that inside of it. Not until it got stressed. Now the funny thing is like it happened right when I splatted and hit the bottom in that VR game, and I think that just stressed it. And so I'm gonna put this one and set up the VR thing and see if I can stress this one out. But this one was a cool 50% more than the other one. This one was a whole nother $550 than the other one. But hopefully MSI, you know, they're a better computer, and maybe I'll have better luck with this one. So wish me luck, guys. But the thing that I wanted to tell you guys is I had so much VR footage from Echo Arena, from the new Doom VFR. I even had my redo of my laptop footage that I did. And I took 2 days to film it and to you know, put the laptop in the right lighting and to try to get the audio to sound good. And I was cutting it, and I had done a good, like, you know, a few hours of editing into it, because I was putting like the sound to get just right, because the last video I uploaded, my buddy said it was terrible, so I took it off and I made it private. So and I lost all that footage that I had because my computer crashed and I could not recover it. So hopefully this one works out a little better. And I did also get my microphone stand for my Blue Yeti, and I haven't had one of these yet. But so that's kind of what happened. So if you guys don't see any videos, I'm gonna try to like finish this video and put this one up. But I did save something just for you guys. All right. I know you guys like this stuff. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely stuff indeed. Woo! Okay, and I got this cool little like looks like those what is it, Scorpio on the I forget what that car is called that Charlie Sheen does a video for. So yes, that was my new computer, and hopefully everything turns out good with this one. If you guys have experienced anything like this, or know if anybody has experienced something like this where I just got the computer, so maybe I didn't stress it hard enough and something just broke in it. It didn't make a loud pop or anything like that, or at least I couldn't notice it because I was in VR. But it stopped working and I lost all my footage that I had on it, but that's okay. Everything that I was working on, I lost it, but I'll make more. Well, thank you very much. Please hit that like button if you enjoy something like this. If you're not subscribed, if you want to continue seeing more Oculus Rift and Windows Mixed Reality, I have the Samsung Odyssey. More comparisons, more not comparisons, anything that I really feel like, because it's my channel. Please subscribe. And if you guys have anything positive to put in the comments and want to help me out and give me some advice, please do. You think I'm making a mistake on this computer? I did pay $1,550 plus $200 for, wow, it's getting expensive too. $200. I never thought I was going to spend that much on a laptop, and it just ended up happening. But you can never tell what's going to happen. Thank you very much, and fist dab. Boo!